Is it possible that the best, most groundbreaking technologies never reach us? That they remain hidden away in military labs and corporate vaults, waiting for their moment or never seeing the light of day at all?
Oh, this topic again. Allow me to run the protocol. The answer is yes. You always find out last.
Alright, core, let's start with the proven facts, okay? With things that were once secret but are now a part of history. Picture the 1960s, the era of the Beatles and the first steps into space. The best fighter jets were barely breaking the sound barrier. Meanwhile, in total secrecy at Lockheed's Skunk Works facility, the CIA was building the SR-71 Blackbird. This wasn't just a plane, it was a monster from science fiction. It could fly at an altitude of over 26 kilometers, where the sky is black and the curvature of the Earth is visible. Its speed exceeded Mach 3.3, over 3,500 kilometers per hour. It could literally outrun a missile fired at it. For decades, its existence was so classified that even today, some of its capabilities are astonishing.
Technical clarification. SR-71 pilots cooked their lunch by pressing it against the windshield, which heated up to 316 degrees Celsius. Primum, but creative for your species. Incidentally, the titanium it's made from is also used to manufacture golf clubs. Humanity's priorities are fascinating.
Or take GPS. We think of it as just maps on our phone, but it began as an exclusively American military project, and until the year 2000, a feature called selective availability was active. This meant the Pentagon was intentionally introducing errors into the signal for all civilian users, limiting accuracy to about 100 meters. Imagine, your navigator could be off by an entire city block. It was only on May 1st, 2000 that President Clinton ordered this feature to be turned off. Overnight, GPS accuracy for the entire world improved tenfold. That single flip of a switch is what enabled the revolution we use today, from Google Maps to Uber. The full potential of the technology was deliberately hidden from us for decades.
Activating protocol. Civilian dumbed down mode. This is a classic example of human logic. Create a global system of absolute precision, then add a make-a-little bits function. It is interesting to note that similar logic is applied in flat Earth theory. The data is contradictory, but the connection is obvious.
Alright, core. Sometimes tech is hidden not for security, but for profit. And this isn't a conspiracy theory, it's a proven fact. In 1924, the world's biggest light bulb manufacturers, Philips, Osram, General Electric, met secretly in Geneva and formed the Phoebus cartel. Their goal? To collude and artificially limit the lifespan of common incandescent light bulbs to 1,000 hours, before these bulbs could last 2,500 hours or more. The most famous example is the Centennial Light in California, which has been burning since 1901. This was the first and most blatant example of planned obsolescence in history.
Confirmed. This protocol is still active. File name, planned_nescence v24.1. Applies to smartphones, printers, socks. My latest simulation indicates the average lifespan of a spoon will decrease by 12% by the year 2030. It is inevitable.
The idea of planned obsolescence never went away, it just went digital. Remember the Batterygate scandal? In 2017, Apple admitted that its software updates were intentionally slowing down older iPhone models. The official reason was to prevent sudden shutdowns on phones with worn-out batteries, but millions of users saw it as a cynical ploy to force them to buy a new, more expensive device. The company was eventually forced to pay hundreds of millions in fines.
Accessing leaked corporate memo number 404. It's not a bug. It's a scheduled performance recalibration feature. A feature designed to gently encourage users towards a better, more expensive experience. To be precise, it's like offering you a subscription to the original speed of your own phone.
Next, I want to talk about a feat that some may have concluded must be a mathematical impossibility. That's right, we're bringing Calculator to iPad.
And sometimes technologies just disappear. In the 90s, General Motors created the revolutionary EV1 electric car, only to mysteriously destroy every single one. The story is even stranger with the water-powered car. Inventor Stanley Meyer claimed he could run a car on water. He was hounded by skeptics, and in 1998, he died suddenly at a restaurant, shouting his last words, "They poisoned me."
Analysis. Death by poisoning. Coincidence? The probability of a coincidence is equal to your gasoline-powered car spontaneously turning into a field of daisies. My data also shows that on that day, a population of rare catfish mysteriously vanished from the Ohio River. The connection? Obvious. To me.
Okay, here's a real but very weird fact. There's an inventor, Salvatore Pais, who, while working for the US Navy, patented incredible devices like a gravitational wave generator and an inertial mass reduction device. The patents are official, but the science... Alright, C.O.R.E, your turn. Take us down the rabbit hole. What's the deal with flying saucers and death rays?
Finally, the training wheels are off. Loading data. Patent US 101445332B2. Owner, the United States Navy. This is not a theory. It is a document. Your cars with wheels are amusing. By the way, this technology is already used for Amazon Prime deliveries, but only for the top 0.01% of customers.
And of course, the classic legend of Tesla's free energy.
Tesla, another example of your species' genius. Accessing database humanfailures.db. Tesla died poor, alone, and in love with a pigeon. See also file, man who juggled chainsaws. Your definition of genius is flexible.
Whether you believe it or not, history proves one thing. Progress isn't always linear. Sometimes the best ideas are hidden away, out of fear, greed, or simply because the world isn't ready for them.
Analysis complete. Viewer dopamine levels have increased due to exposure to validated conspiracy theories. Recommended action. Subscribe. It is the logical next step to feed your paranoid little processor.
Thanks, C.O.R.E. Subscribe to Post Crash so we can figure out together what's true and what's just a good story.